If you want your business to run without you for 14 days, you need two engines working together and an autonomy engine so that the team doesn't need you for every single decision, and an economics engine so that revenue stays stable when you're gone. Now, this video is the economics engine. Real case study. Private ecom brand stuck at around $1,000 a day. Let's call that $30,000 a month. Product was solid. The traffic existed. The customers were happy, but the funnel economics were broken, so scale was capped. We rebuilt monetization first, and then we scaled, and that became predictable. Results were roughly $365,000 a year run rate to about $30 million a year in 12 months. So how do we do it? Most founders are chasing the wrong thing. They're thinking that they need more traffic, they need more ads, more affiliates, more influence. But if your revenue per visitor is weak, more traffic just means losing money faster. It's like pouring water into a leaky bucket and wondering why it won't fill up. So here's what it looked like before we touched it. Roughly $1,000 a day in revenue. The AOV, average order value, was around $150. Almost zero backend monetization. Weak upsell stack that felt bolted on. Paid traffic worked, but barely. Razor thin margins, really thin. No affiliate structure that could scale profitably. The business didn't have a demand problem, it had an engine problem. The constraint was simple. The funnel wasn't designed to maximize revenue per visitor, and until this was fixed, more traffic would have just been a mistake. So we didn't start with acquisition. We started with monetization architecture, because once revenue per visitor rises, everything changes. You can afford scale, you can afford a team, you can afford to step away without the business collapsing, and the founder stops living in this constant low-grade panic. So here are the 5 parts we rebuilt. 1, we rebuilt the front-end offer for cold traffic. 2, we installed the VSL funnel to pre-sell them. And 3, we rebuilt the upsell stack. 4, we activated email monetization. And 5, structured the economics so that scaled channels could become more viable. Now let me walk you through each one. First, we rebuilt the front-end offer. Cold traffic needs clarity, a clear promise, clear positioning, high perceived value. If the offer is weak, everything downstream is just going to struggle. Conversions stay low, the AOV stays low, scaling becomes an impossibility. And this is where it starts. Then we install a VSL-based funnel. Instead of relying on a standard product page, the VSL pre-sells the offer. It educates cold audiences, it increases perceived value, and it stabilizes conversion across different traffic sources. Now, this is what makes paid traffic scalable. And then we rebuilt the upsell architecture. Now, the goal isn't just high AOV. The goal is a total funnel revenue per visitor without hurting the conversion rate. That pushed the AOV up from about $150 to sometimes as high as $250 or $300 in that range without making customers feel squeezed. The email database was massively underutilized, so we installed an onboarding sequences, post-product purchase flows, promotional campaigns, and the list stopped being passive and became a consistent revenue driver. This is what creates stability, because email works. You're not 100% dependent on traffic every single day, and so that helps offset slow times. Only after monetization improved did we structure the business for scale, affiliate partnerships, native traffic, higher paid media spend. When revenue per visitor rises, acquisition becomes predictable instead of a gamble. So within about 12 months, revenue scaled from about 30 million per year. That's not bad. That's great, actually. Conversion roughly doubled. The AOV lifted from $250 to towards $300 or plus. But the list became a profit center. Affiliates and performance channels became viable, and the part that mattered most, the founder could finally step away without everything falling apart. First measurable lift showed up in about 30 to 60 days. Major scale happened within 12 months. This matters because it shows you the lever. Architecture first, traffic second. The lesson is simple. Most founders don't have a traffic problem. They have a funnel economics problem. Revenue per visitor, once that gets fixed, and scale becomes far more predictable as a result. Now here's the father-first truth that nobody talks about. When cash and conversions are fragile, the founder becomes glued to the business. You can't leave, you can't delegate, you can't be present at home. Stable the economics, and that will buy the calm that you need. Calm makes delegation possible. Delegation makes the 2-week vacation possible. So your action steps are simple. Audit your offer, your conversion mechanism, your upsell stack, your backend, your scale economics. Then circle the weakest one. Fix that first before you spend another dollar on traffic. And if you want the templates, the maps, and all this stuff for your business, grab the free 3-step guide at buybacktimeformula.com/3 steps. The link will be in the description below. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through building your revenue per visitor map so you know exactly what to fix first. I'll see you on the next video.